Hey Twisters, Li Balloon Guy here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the easiest balloon animal you can learn how to make. And that is, of course, the worm. And we're done. Of course I'm joking. The easiest balloon you can learn how to make is the pregnant worm. All kidding aside, today we're going to make the most iconic and most recognizable balloon animal, and that is, of course, the one balloon puppy dog. Woof, woof. So get your balloons, stretch out those fingers, because we're going to start twisting now. I'm actually going to teach you two different ways to make the balloon puppy dog. The first way is the easy way. The second way is the less easy way, but still pretty easy. The first thing I want you to do is to inflate a 260 balloon with about a hand's width of tail uninflated. We're going to be starting at the nozzle of the balloon. We're going to take the balloon and we're going to bend it down. And we want our bend, our loop, to be about a hand's width in length. We're going to reach into the middle of that loop and we're going to give it a nice squeeze, and that'll push all the air down the balloon, keeping our balloon nice and soft as we twist. So reach deep inside the balloon, give a nice twist, and that'll give us the face and the ears of our dog. Now we're simply going to do that 2 more times. We're going to go down, we're going to find a nice loop, we're going to find the middle, and we're going to give it a nice twist. Now I made this loop just a little bit bigger because I want his front paws and his back paws to be bigger than his face and his ears. And you'll find that as you go, you can change the dimensions of your loops, and that will change the dimensions of your puppy dog. Finally, we're going to make one more loop. We're going to find the center of that loop, and we're going to give a nice big twist. Now we have our puppy dog with our nose, our ears, a neck, 2 front paws, a body, 2 back paws, and a nice long tail. And just remember, if you don't like the length of your tail, you can always shorten it. I'll teach that in another video. Now I'm going to teach you the less easy way. Still pretty easy, but it's a little more difficult. So take the balloon, we're going to make about a hand's width bubble. So measure about the size of your hand. You're going to give a squeeze and pinch off, once again, so that it's about the size of your hand. And give it a couple twists. Now we're going to do that 2 more times. While you twist, make sure that you do not let go of this first bubble or it's going to become untwisted. So you're going to make a bubble that's about a hand's width, or about 3 inches. You're going to make another bubble that's about 3 inches. Mind you, I'm still holding on to this first bubble with my pinky and the palm of my hand. Now, if you don't feel comfortable making a 3rd bubble, what you can do is you can take this entire thing and bring it down just like this. Find the matching point for these 2 ears and give a twist. I want the dog's neck to be a little bit longer, and I want his front paws to be a little longer, so we'll make this first bubble maybe a little bit bigger than our hand, maybe like a hand and 1 finger. It's going to be about 4 inches. Now I want another bubble that's about 4 inches. This is a pretty good way to make sure that your bubbles are all about the same size, is if you make a bubble and then bring down your next bubble, as long as these 2 are the same size, you're in the ballpark. So now we've got our 2 bubbles. I'm going to make a 3rd bubble by matching the 2nd and the 3rd and twisting it. And now we've got his neck and his 2 front paws. Now one thing that's crucial while we're twisting our dog is that every time that we make a twist, we squish the balloon a little bit. What that causes is the air to travel towards the end of the balloon, and it keeps our balloon soft. If you don't squish the balloon while you're twisting, you're going to run the risk of popping your balloon. Now we're just going to make our last set of 3 bubbles. So we're going to do a nice size bubble there, a nice size bubble there, bring it down to match and give a twist, and now we've got our completed dog. If you just made your first dog for the first time, I want you to go ahead and give yourself a big high five.
Now you're ready for the high five.